So it's nice to have the opportunity to have this, this great group of people together. We're already focused on health and fitness. It's a great, we don't have to convince anybody. You guys are already thinking the right things. I'm Will Szczech. I'm the owner of Pine Grove Country Club, Health and Country Club. We've had a fitness center there for over 25 years. We've had a golf course since the 1960s. A lot of you might know us or have been members. I see some people here who are members and have been members before. Kyle Bohm is one of the personal coaches that we have, and also director for Warrior Fitness, which is one of the programs we're going to talk about today. Nellie Andrianova is also a coach for Warrior Fitness at the club, and she's going to talk a little bit about nutrition. Kyle's going to talk a little bit about the workouts and what we do in the program, and I'm just going to give you a little summary of it and do a little wrap-up afterwards and talk to you about one of the neat shake products that we also use at the club as well and in the program, and we're going to give you samples of it if you want to try it. So it's good, it tastes like chocolate, and it's actually good for you. With that, I guess I will start on an intro and tell you a little bit about how we got to Warrior and what it is. Been in the fitness business for about 25 years. I've seen a lot of people come and go with different expectations of what they want and what they want to do. They'll come in with expectations here. I'm going to join the health club, and I'm going to get on that treadmill, and I'm going to lose weight, and I'm going to feel better about myself, and I'm going to get in great shape. And they come in and they buy that membership, and they, 20% of them get involved with the class, and they're like, wow, this is great, and I really like this particular class, and this works for me. And 20% might be self-motivators that can go down there and get on that treadmill and make sure that they can do it and have a great experience doing it. But there's another 60% that don't always make that connection. If they don't connect to that class, if they don't connect to that self-motivated issue on a treadmill, because it's hard. First time you get on that treadmill, we get down there and we got, I'm not kidding you, we got TVs in front of them so you can forget you're on a treadmill. It's not fun. You gotta get on that treadmill for the first time, and I'm gonna go, boy, okay, I'm gonna do this for 30 minutes at my target heart rate. Okay, how long has that been? Wow, 25 more minutes, this is really, okay, but I'm gonna try and read the book, whatever. And it's tough. And a lot of people have and it's work, and people don't respond to that really well sometimes. And so watching people do that, you can't always coach all these different people when they're just in for membership. They have different times. We try to put them in personal training. That works, but it can get expensive. When you're paying a personal coach one-on-one to work out with you 2 or 3 times, you can get great results, but you got to pay for that guy's time or that girl's time. And so what can we do to get these other people that are falling off, that aren't really, attaching to a program and can't maybe go to a personal trainer? How do I help these people? How do I change their lives? So we got together, we put our heads together, we looked at what the best trainers were doing in the country, we went to seminars all over the country, spent the last year studying under some of the best people in the country that had great results, whether it be in California, whether it be in Chicago for the Perform Better Summit, whether it be down in New Jersey for Martin Rooney's training for Warrior programs. We got our certifications in a lot of different programs, and we tried to take the best things that we could find from each of these programs, plus a really good nutrition program, and put it all together in a comprehensive program that will guarantee results for people. And I say guarantee results, but that's our goal. On this program, if you follow the program, and the initial program is 4 months, if you're not in the best shape of your adult life, at the end of that 4 months, we will refund your money and we'll buy a P90X. So we put it out there. You just have to come and you have to be there and you have to try and give it your best and participate. So far, we beta tested it on all the trainers in the club, and we had very good results. We had great results. Then we had 12 people that we initially trialed it on. One of them is Erin, and she's been in it for a little over 30 days, and had great results with all the first trials we had. We had one lady go off her blood pressure medication. She had lost 100 pounds as a member of Pine Grove, and doing other programs and diet programs. But still, even though she had got to her target weight or close to it, she still had to be on high blood pressure medication. 2 weeks into the program, in the changing of the eating program that we will go into a little bit today, she found out that she was getting dizzy at work. And she's a PA, she's a physician's assistant. She's somebody who's knowledgeable in the medical field, works with doctors all day. She started getting dizzy at work, checked out, her blood pressure was extremely low. Weaned herself off her blood pressure medication, and now 3 weeks in, she's still completely stable and hasn't had any blood pressure medication. We've had a couple other people go off cholesterol medicine. We've had people experience weight loss and fat loss, although that is not the goal of our program, it's a side effect of our program. The program that we have is not a diet program. We don't count calories. We just try to teach you how to eat properly, what is good for you and what is not good for you. Eat when you're hungry, eat to fuel your workouts, and then we follow that up with comprehensive workouts. We meet 3 to 4 times a week as a group, We call it our Warrior Tribe. The first 30 days of our program is what we call Foundations, or basically like a 101 program, and you have to graduate from that program before you can join the tribe workouts. And that's a point where we take you from the beginning to the end. We start you in the beginning. We can't throw you into the pool unless we teach you how to swim. So we start off very simply. We do an exercise evaluation on you. We want to find out if you have problems, any asymmetries, if you have any screening that would tell us that you have a tight shoulder or a back or a problem that we have to work around. We do a basic exercise evaluation. I might be stepping on your toes. You'll talk a little bit more about this. That tells us what level of fitness you're at now. Because we don't just care about what you look like. We don't just care about your body weight as well. We want to see where you are. We want to progress you as athletes, because to us, you're all athletes. We train you upright. We don't sit you on machines when you get there. We do a lot of body weight stuff to start. We're, what, 5 weeks into it, and we barely touch anything more than a medicine ball. You know, mostly we're doing body weight programs, and you'd be surprised how challenging it can be with just your own body weight if you're doing it properly and you know what you're doing. Most people don't know how to do a push-up. Most people don't know how to do an air squat, and these are the things that we start with. And then we progress the program along, and by the third week, we're kind of up to the point where we're doing what we call our regular workouts. And then by the end of the fourth week, we graduate. Everybody graduates, they get their diploma, and then they can go into the tribe. You're going to get a little band that says, "Welcome to the tribe," and your t-shirt, we bring you in, and we start our regular workouts. Those workouts are personal training, we're coaching, but it's 1 to 10, sometimes 2 to 10. So it's much, much more affordable than one-on-one, but it's a great dynamic, because what we find is that people motivate each other. The tribe motivates each other. They get together, we're all in it together, we're all in the same nutritional program. We're all doing the same workouts together. And we're all doing it regardless of our fitness level. We just scale them for each individual person. We have level 1 through 5. And a lot of people might be on 1s. Some might be on 2. Somebody might be on a 3. But it's the same workout. We just scale it for that individual. And we're there motivating you through it. Kyle will talk more about the workouts as we get into it and how they work. But they're the most effective workouts that you can do, that studies have proven, for fat loss and for gaining muscle and for gaining relative strength. And we train in all 3 planes of motion, which most people don't even focus on. But most people train push-pull, which is sagittal. That's all our bodybuilding stuff, sit in a bench press and an Nautilus machine. But there's also frontal, which is side to side. And there's also transverse, which is rotational. And that's where most injuries happen, because people don't train there. So everybody thinks that they're doing one thing, and that's why they're in great shape. And they might look like they're in good shape, but they actually have a lot of weak points, and that's where the injuries happen. So we always train in all 3 planes of motion. We make sure that we progress you, get your core up, everything, and take it through there. So the goal is to have this program where we can turn people around, really give them the education. We drop the educate. We're always educating every time that we're coaching. We're teaching you, telling you how to do it, what to do it, why you're doing it, why you're eating this way, why you're exercising this way, how it benefits you, so that at the end of the 4-month program, you should really know as much as we do. We want you guys to be experts. We want you guys to be coaches. We want you coaching each other during the workouts. We team up. We have little challenges that we do. It's a lot of fun. And at the end of that 4 months, you know, we check the results. We baseline you every 30 days to see how you're doing. The first 30 days in that first starter program, you know, one gentleman who was 63 and has a lot of weight to lose, and was an athlete in college and all that, but has really let himself go a bit. He lost almost 20 pounds of fat in the first month, and he lost 8% body fat. But more than that, his push-ups and doubled the number of push-ups he could do, the number of sit-ups he could do. His relative strength improved, and that's just in 30 days. You know, and that's not true for everybody. We had some women that maybe only lost a couple of pounds. But one of the women that lost a couple of pounds lost 6 inches off her waist. So what does that tell you? She put on a lot of muscle, she redesigned her body, and so scales don't tell you a lot. You can get on a scale, but what does a scale tell you? I had a lot of water today, I had some Cheerios, what did I have? It's not always the best modality. You want to look in every modality. What is your body fat percentage? How do your clothes fit? Find a pair of jeans that don't fit real. Everybody has one that you can't really button, but you want to button. Try them on at the beginning of the program, we tell people, and hold them up and put them somewhere. 30 days in, see if you can button them. That's going to tell you a heck of a lot more than a scale, because no one's lifting you over their head. Who cares what you weigh? You know, you want to feel good, you want to look good, and you want to be healthy. Okay, so with that, I'm going to turn it over to Kyle, who's going to talk a little bit about the exercise programs, and then Nellie about the nutritional program. But we also, you all get little cards, they're survey cards. You can fill them out if you want. What we're looking for is if you do, at least give us your name and your email if you're interested in any more information. We promise we will not call you at home and harass you or anything like that. We're just trying to create a little website list where we're going to do regular emails and have Facebook spots. We're going to have nutrition tips, fitness tips. Whether you're part of our tribe or not, you can go there and use it as a resource. But we're going to, if you turn them back in, we're going to donate or give away some stuff too. I've got 2 6-month memberships to the fitness club at Pine Grove that we're going to donate for free and raffle off. We've got some golf passes as well for people who might be golfers. If you don't golf, give them to somebody who does, and a gym bag. So if you turn all those in before the end, put your name and email on them at least, then we will raffle those off at the end and get you going. We also have a free 30-day membership pass for every single person in the room. So if you guys want to come in, you get a 30-day membership at Pine Grove Fitness Center, and you can try it for free and see what you think, and try all our classes and everything else. Okay, thanks guys.
Thank you. Wow.